A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I gave the taxi driver $45, and he took me about 20 kilometers or 20 miles from the capital of Vietnam, Hanoi, the airport, to a province, like a city, Bac Ninh, just about 20 miles or 20 kilometers, and I gave him about $45, and it was my first time in a new country besides Quebec, Canada, and I felt like, oh man, I was in a new country, and I was really proud of myself, and now I'm still here, and I don't know how much everything costs nowadays for the taxi or other things, but it seemed like it cost like an arm and a leg, and it was like so expensive then, but like I didn't really know how much money to give them, and maybe I should have only give the man like $10. And I came to Vietnam in 2012, November 29th, on a Thursday, about 1 p.m. I was there, I got my stuff out of the airport, and I was looking for a man that would pick me up and take me to the New Star International English Center so I could be like an English teacher and help them out and be an English teacher and do those things, and I was looking for him, and then I found a place to plug in my laptop and email him, and then there was like a man that was like going to pick me up. I thought it would be the director, but then he sent somebody else to help me, and then maybe that's what he said in the email. I don't know. He used Google Translate and to talk to me because he only knows a little English, and like they always say, don't talk to strangers, and because you know that happened to Little Red Riding Hood, and you know what happened to her? She became like soup in Sweetie Todd's little apple pie. Because that's what Sweetie Todd always said. He's a little barber. He's like a little engine that could, and he'd cut people and then slit their throat and eat them. Eventually, there was a big bad wolf, and he like ate the Little Red Riding Hood. And even though the story ends up pretty well, because the big lumberman, Jack of all trades, yo, Jack and the Beanstalk, yo, Jack down in the hood, he comes in and he cuts the wolf up and gets the grandmother out, and little baby, little Annie, orphan little Annie, the aliens and orphan little Annie out of the wolf and little Wolfie, and what does the fox say? And all the people come out, and oh man, everybody's happy, and then they sing like some kind of song like let it go to the wolf. It's like, wolf, let it go, stop blowing down little piggies' houses and stuff, and because it's okay, and because this is what's gonna happen for the wolf and for the little girl. And the girl gets in trouble because she didn't look both ways when she crossed the street. She didn't, and she got into trouble, and it was really, really horrible. And she shouldn't have done that. And oh, but how would I do that? Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, I didn't know that I was supposed to. I didn't know. I thought I could do it. And you're not supposed to talk to strangers. Little Red Riding Hood, you sir are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could want. But it's like, you know, it's just like, you know, that's the big bad wolf. Little big bad wolves are everywhere. And I felt like one was just the taxi driver, and he was like getting my money and kind of ripped me off. But it's like you live in there, and those kinds of things happen, and that's how the cookie crumbles, and no pain, no gain, and hope over dope, and you gotta have joy over circumstances, and you gotta do what it takes to survive. And when life gives you lemons, you make a lemonade, and you know, the cookie and the jar and the size of the dog in the fight is bigger because the fight in the dog is better, and you know, it is just like, I just feel like, where's that little girl now? Oh, I wish that little girl was there. I just felt like just totally overwhelmed. Oh, why were you overwhelmed? It's just, you know, I was in Vietnam for the first time, and I'm still here now, in Vietnam. Now in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. I live here in District 1, but before that I've lived in a bunch of places for the past 2 or 3 years in Vietnam. And when I first came to Vietnam, I didn't know what to do. You know, I come out of the airplane, and then I come out of the airport, and it's like I'm almost like on the runway, but it's like I'm trying to get out of the place and try to go to like my home and my new home in Vietnam, and I see all these taxi drivers, and they all want my money because I'm a filthy rich American from the horrible America, the wonderful America, home of the land and the pretty people and the rich people and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't know what to do. And there was one person that was sent to get me, and I didn't really take that person that was supposed to take me, and then I took somebody else and let another taxi driver take me to the school where I taught English in 2012 when I first came to Vietnam. And that's how my story began, at least the part where I was actually in Vietnam. And you may ask, like, do you feel like shocked, like culture shocked, shell shocked, oh man, like feel like crazy? Did you feel crazy? How did you feel when you first came to Vietnam? I felt a little okay because I've been exposed to some like Asian things before, like China garden, Chinese food, Asian people, things like that in America. I was born in America in '85, and I felt like it was okay when I came to Vietnam. I mean, you know, obviously there's times when you run into things that you don't understand, or you kind of like you're not happy with, and that happens. But I'm not totally like insane. I understand people. I study psychology, sociology, anthropology. During my college years, like I went to 4 different colleges and studied those things about, you know, the people and how people think and the history of people and how to work with people and how to be a leader, teacher, counselor, tutor, how to be a business person, how to work with people in like social work or in different things at schools and camps, and I've learned that for like a few years in college, different colleges I went to, at different camps I worked at, and during the course of my life I've done that. So when I came to Vietnam, I didn't feel totally crazy, but a little crazy here and there, but it's okay. So I just gave the taxi driver $45, and he took me about 20 miles or kilometers, and it's like, it's not a big deal, but then again, it could be a big deal because it's like, one hand, don't make it a big deal, but at the same time, don't make mistakes. But if you do, it's okay, continue, and don't make the mistake again. So, I'm Joey Arnold, original oatmeal. I will continue to make videos about things that happen in my life. If you want to know things and you want to make some requests, then please do so. And if you have any questions, let me know. And Tamagasi, Ni Hao, Bonjour, that be it. And Nui, the world, hello and goodbye. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye bye.